Hello everybody, welcome to one more episode of KAFI with Karan. Now, in today's episode, we have with us a sweet personality, a sweet little girl from Mumbai, and she is Rashmi Behera. Hi Rashmi, how are you?
Thanks, sir. It's been a very overwhelming moment for me that you have
Thank
called
you.
me here
Thank you.
sharing my academic journey.
Let me first tell to the audience that Rashmi has secured 96.33 percentage in her HSE board exam, which is a Maharashtra State Board exam, and this is fantastic, Rashmi.
Thank you.
Fantastic, very nice. Okay, I am so proud of you, and I am so much delighted to have you on my show, Kafi with Karan. Now, first and foremost thing to all the audiences, let me just tell her marks, what marks she has secured in her 12th standard HSE board exam, and what will be the advice from her to the upcoming students who are going to appear for the 12th standard exam in the next year. So her marks are as follows. She has secured in accountancy 100 out of 100. Okay, congratulations, fantastic. Okay, mathematics, she has secured 98 marks out of 100. Then comes economics, in which she has got 97 out of 100. Excellent, fantastic. So in practical paper or theory paper, she doesn't differentiate. Okay, she gets good marks in all the papers. Then in organization, management and commerce, that is OCM, she has secured 95 marks, which is again a fantastic score. English, she has got 94, and information technology, that is IT subject, she has secured a 94 again. So 100, 98, 97, 95, 94 and 94. All the 6 papers she has got above 90. Okay. And of course in accountancy she has got 100 out of 100. So these marks are amazing, and we just want to know that how did you manage to score? What was your preparation strategy? So if I have to question you now, what was your preparation strategy for the board exam? Because normally these students, they are afraid once they hear board exam, so they are afraid of it. What strategy did you make?
There are 2 things which I have followed throughout my board exams from the starting of my 12th.
Okay.
And that is, first is consistency.
Consistency, very nice.
And secondly, effectiveness.
Effectiveness. What do you mean by effectiveness?
So it's not just like how many hours we are studying, it should be effective hours.
Effective hours of study. Please note down. Effective hours of study is important rather than how many hours you are preparing. Okay, you may show your book like this, and you may sit with your book and say for 10 hours, but how effectively did you utilize your 10 hours, that's important. Yes. Yes, very good. So consistency and effectiveness are the 2 rules which enable you to get at this level. Okay, fantastic. So this was your preparation strategy. Anything else you would want to add in?
Okay. So I would say that people have different mindsets. Some people think that early morning study is more effective, and some are like they are night owls.
Okay, very nice.
So everything depends upon people. All are different.
Mindset. It depends on their mindset.
So that is our responsibility to bifurcate that at what time we are more effective. And I followed a hybrid system. Sometimes I used to get up early. Sometimes I used to study at night.
Okay.
But whatever be it, I used to make sure that my mind is effective and can grasp the utmost thing at that time.
Okay. So your mindset matters here. Whichever time you get up to study, you get up early in the morning, you sit for late night studies. Okay, that is up to you. At the end of the day, you have to ensure that how effectively your studies happen. And Rashmi has followed a hybrid mindset. Like she used to sometimes get up early and sometimes she used to sit for late night hours. That totally is your choice. Okay, so this was her preparation strategy, that she had consistency. She used to consistently revise the subjects. Can you please tell us that how did you manage to score 100 out of 100 in accounts, which is a practical subject, and then 97 marks in economics, which is a totally theoretical subject, totally different from accounts? How?
So, in case of practical subjects, I used to keep on writing. I used to practice a lot. And in case of theory, I used to make my own notes.
Okay.
And I used to keep on reading it again and again, because
Okay.
I think is theory is something, if we read or if we study one time, it will not be in our
Very
mind.
nice, very nice.
So we have to at least revise it again and again. At
Okay.
least within 20 days, 30 days, we have to do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
So this is what I keep telling to the students in class also, that the more, how many times you said? 20 times.
That, yeah, in a
20
year,
times
in a year you can
okay,
do
but then
it.
20 times in a year, if you revise any subject, it gets fitted in your mind.
Exactly,
You didn't say 30, correct? You said 20.
20, yeah.
20 is so much, like 20 times you are revising the same subject, how can you forget? Okay, and then this is the result, you know, that 97 marks you're getting in economics. Fantastic. So theoretical subjects, she has to say that more revision is required. And what about practical? You said more problem solving.
Practicing,
Yeah, practicing. Problem solving is important. Different problems you have to keep on. Yeah, you have to keep on solving. My next question to Rashmi is that you are living in Mumbai, and Mumbai life, you know, a very disturbing life when it comes to studies. Okay. Yeah, it's very distracting, and you know, you have a lot of options to go out with, meet with friends, go for movies. And since I'm catering to a majority of a crowd from Mumbai, they also say that, sir, a lot of distractions are there. Then how do you, so are these the difficulties that you people face, or like how do you tackle these difficulties? The distraction basically.
Yeah, so this was not the very big difficulty which I faced. The first difficulty which I was facing was I was not with my parents.
Oh.
So
yeah.
I am like an outstation student. So I have to do everything alone.
Okay.
Like if I'm at home, then mom used to give me food.
Correct.
Everything is so this was the first thing. But whatever be it, I made it.
Okay.
And secondly, if we are talking
whatever
about
be it, she has done it. She is an outstation student, so she did not live with her parents while she was taking coaching and while she was studying. But in spite of that, she has done everything. So, you used to cook food also for yourself?
No, food was
provided.
Other like
but now
and all.
Young generation has to learn how to cook food.
Yeah.
Okay, it's important. Yeah.
And secondly, you are talking about distractions. Then obviously there are many distractions.
Okay,
in
agreed.
Life. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, if my parents have trusted me and have sent me here,
okay, yes.
So I have to give them back
something.
Right?
Yeah, best results.
Yeah. So it's not like that I don't used to go with my friends.
So even though your parents were living far from you, but still that support was always there.
Always.
Okay. So intangible support was always there. Very nice. So she has to say that you have to manage everything on your own. Come on now, you are all grown up students and 17, 18 years of age. Now you are also eligible for voting and everything. So please make sure that since you are 18 years of age now, in 12th standard, you have to be dependent on yourself, dependent, and do it everything on your own. And parents will always be as a backup support for you. Okay. Very nice, Rashmi. Very good. I am very much impressed by your answers. Okay, Rashmi, my next question to you will be that since you said that you were so consistent and you were effectively studying, but then you have to clap with both the hands. Okay, you can't clap with a single hand. So your consistency was there, your effectiveness was there. What was the role of your teachers when it comes to your preparation strategy? Okay, so how did teachers contribute in this success?
Yeah, they have a very big hand behind this.
Okay.
Because when a student feels does not feel confident or is feeling nervous, then the teacher is the only person who can lift.
Correct.
So
teachers lifted your confidence level. Very good.
So every time I used to have any sort of doubt, any type of guidance I needed, every time I had everyone. And in accounts, I would say, I had RF sir, if you know. He was so optimistic that you have to get 100. I don't know, you have to get 100. And he gave his 150% behind me every time. Every doubt he used to.
Very nice.
And the moment when I got my result, I sent everyone, like I sent you also.
Yeah.
So everyone was so happy, and the first message I got from them was, "You made me proud."
Yeah.
And that was more fascinating than my results. So to hear this, I was so like, okay, everything was worth it.
And the result came at what time? 12th standard result?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. and I think 1 o'clock, 1.
Yeah.
It was on my mobile phone. Okay.
I made a broadcast list that as soon as I'll get my result, I'll be sending everyone.
Okay.
And
So she just published her result, and all the people who were the recipients of the result were very happy to see this kind of score.
and I think that 95 I would have got.
हाँ.
But above that, it's just because my teacher's manifestation and
Okay,
my
okay.
parents.
And teachers. So teachers have a significant role to play
very much.
when it comes to preparation
Yeah.
for board exams. Very nice. And which books did you refer?
So I used to always think that textbooks in HSC board,
Yeah.
textbooks are Bible.
Maharashtra State Board have their own textbooks. Yeah.
So textbooks are Bible.
Textbooks are Bible.
So
Okay.
we have to be like everything should be clear first.
Okay.
From the textbook. I used to keep on reading the textbook again and again.
Okay.
Even I was getting bored. And if I say about reference books, I referred very less.
Okay. Any specific notes, handwritten notes did you make?
I used to make
Pointers?
Notes. Always.
Okay.
I used to make notes like that. My friends used to say
Okay.
that you are writing the whole textbook only.
Okay. You're becoming an author now.
Okay. So, like I used to like writing also from childhood.
So you feel that writing helps?
Yes, very much.
Especially for theoretical papers
Yes.
like economics and OCM?
Yeah.
So you used to make your notes also and refer the textbooks.
I used to write again and again.
Again and again. How many times did you write?
If I'm not getting something, then I write it at least for 3 times, 4 times. So I'll get it.
You will get it. Okay, very nice. So she has written her notes. She made her own handwritten notes. Apart from that, she says that textbooks are the Bible. So you have to only refer the state board textbooks properly. That will solve majority of your problems. Okay. And my next question to Rashmi is that how many papers did you solve? Past attempt papers, past year question papers. How many approximately?
Okay, so I think papers are important more for practical subjects.
Correct.
So at least 7, 8, like from 2014 I did all the papers I saw.
Very nice.
I used to solve also.
Okay, so from 2014 to 2025 her exam was there. So roughly 10 years paper she has done. 20 papers you must have done.
And even the portion was different.
Okay.
So I used to bifurcate that
which are the questions which are relevant for your exams. Very nice. And did you give any mock test? Especially for any paper?
I used to give prelims as I have in my
classes and college.
Yeah.
Okay, so prelims she used to appear, mock test she used to appear, and papers she means to say that she has solved approximately 20 papers. You know, after solving 20 papers, now there is nothing left to do. Okay, and especially what she means to say is for the practical subjects you have to solve more papers, especially accounts and mathematics.
Because
so
theory differs, and for theory it's like you are wasting your time writing it.
Correct.
So you can just go
through the answers, and theoretical papers you just go through the given answer, the suggested answers you go through, and for practical subjects you need to solve the past attempt question papers. Done. Very nice. Good questioning and good answering from Rashmi. Yes, Rashmi. So my next question to you is that now since you are doing you're completed with your 12th standard, and I think recently you have completed with your CA foundation exam. So we just want to understand, let a topper student like you, okay, how do you plan your future endeavors? What you need to do now? What are you willing to do now? And which are the professional courses that you are targeting? Of course, CA, you have already appeared for CA foundation, so one can go by the fact that you are definitely doing CA. But any multiple courses that you are targeting, or you're only going to focus first on CA, and what future plans do you have? Please just throw some light on that.
So, as you know, I am doing chartered accountancy.
Okay,
which was my dream from 10th itself.
10th standard only people take the decision that they want to do CA course. Okay.
So this was the thing, and
CA or CS, as the case may be, depends on the choice of the person. Yeah.
And as you told, if I want to do any other course, so I am thinking about CFA also. Okay,
so she is planning to do CFA along with CA. Okay, she's already doing CA. She has appeared for CA foundation exams, which just got over yesterday. Okay, recently they got over.
And also my dad wants me to do MBA.
Okay, parents have some more expectations. So पूरा पढ़ाई करते रहने का सिर्फ.
नहीं, my dad never told me to do CA because he is like, why to take so much pressure and and so.
But she wants to take the pressure.
Like I have taken commerce just because
you wanted to do CA. Yes, very nice.
So and why CA? This is the question. Then first of all, It is recognized throughout the world.
Okay, CA qualifications, of course,
Yeah.
the world recognized qualification.
And secondly, it is a very good option to be independent and
Oh.
to get a financial stability.
Financial stability,
Yeah.
yes.
And beyond, if I talk about my professional thing,
Okay.
so I also want to do something. I don't know what,
Hmm.
but I've always thought of it that to do something that which makes this world a better place to live.
Okay.
So for that, I have to achieve something. I have to get that post so that I can
Okay.
influence people. I can tell something,
Okay.
and people would, think about that.
See, at the age of 18, people have these type of thoughts. They want to make the world a better place to live in. Okay, this is a very noble thought, very good thought that a person can have. Okay, and of course you can expect these type of thoughts from people like her, because she is so much having inclination towards studies, and the moment you educate yourself, your mind starts functioning in that direction. Fantastic. So you mean to say you are planning to do CFA along with the CA? CA, she is already doing CA, and her parents also want her to go for MBA. MBA in which field? Finance?
Obviously.
Finance. She wants to do MBA in finance.
I'm talking about CFA, but the thing is, I don't know. I always have thought of that I'll do something or I'll get qualified in something which has an Indian route.
Indian route, okay.
So CFA is not that much I have thought of. If I get that opportunity, I'll do that.
Okay.
But I am happy with ICI, like CA,
Okay.
and MBA within India itself.
Okay, okay.
Due to, I don't know, my patriotism or whatever.
Patriotism. So patriotic wala feeling is there, and because of that, she wants to do some courses which are getting her through the Indian route only. So then I think CA and MBA would be a better option. CFA would go in a different direction. Yes. Last question, Rashmi, to you is that since you have attended my lectures also, and she has attended my lectures for CA Foundation Law, just wanted you all people to understand from her. She's a 96.33% student. How did you find my lectures and teaching, and would you recommend them to the student community? And what about my notes that I give in the class and how they were?
So first of all, yes, I would recommend Karan sir's law lectures because his notes and again and again he used to repeat the same thing again and again, and we used to get bored. But the thing is, like, when I was sitting and I got one question which was related to gratuitous and non-gratuitous bailment
question which came in the recent CA Foundation Law exam. Yeah.
So at that time I got sir's, it's like sir is telling me that this is the answer, this is the answer. So it was of 7 or 8 marks, and it was so confusing question actually. I was not getting what will be the answer, but the concept was so clear that it got into my mind and I was easily able to write it.
So that bailment question, the lengthy question which came, gratuitous and non-gratuitous. So of course, I would not appraise myself on my own channel, but the fact is that the voice is so dynamic that it helped you to remember and memorize the concepts.
Because we had a class before 2 months, 2 or 3 months.
2 months back, the classes had done, for Contract Act.
Then too, I was remembering everything. It is literally very. I would thank you that you saved my 7 to 8 marks.
Thank you so much. And what about the notes and everything?
Your board presentation cannot be done by anyone rather than you.
Okay.
And board presentation is very good.
Yeah.
And the notes, it is just like you are getting a crisp of the module.
Okay, crisp of the module. So we covered everything from the module, and that was helping you to secure good marks.
Yeah.
So this is all from Rashmi on my episode of KAFI with Karan. I hope you have learned a lot from her, and she has guided the upcoming students who are now currently doing commerce and they are in the 11th standard, or they are 10th going 11th students, or even if they are coming from 11th to 12th standard, how to go about studies. Okay, and these are the useful tips that I would recommend all of you to take from her. And if she has secured 96.33 marks, definitely it would add value to the other students also, all your juniors, who are coming up now. So thank you, Rashmi. It was nice talking to you on Coffee with Karan, and I hope to see you soon for my CA intermediate classes
Sure,
also.
sure,
Thank you
sure.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.